All right. Welcome. Good to see you guys. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. Hope everybody had a great weekend. You know what? I can tell you with confidence, the biggest immediate change I noticed over this weekend, turning 38, I would say the biggest difference from being 29 is you can go out, you can have a few drinks, go to sleep sober, and wake up hungover. I think that's the downside of turning 38. The upside is I feel way better than I ever felt, when I was 30 or 29. So, I guess there's highs and lows for everything. But yeah, it's great to see you guys. Sorry I haven't been streaming the last couple days. It's been super busy. It was a really busy weekend. I actually moved yesterday my girlfriend and we moved to our new house, which was a ton of work. We still have a lot more to do. So this is gonna be a really short stream. I may try to stream later from my new house. So we'll see how it goes. I have to go in like 30 minutes to go pick up a trailer because we got a lot more stuff to move today. So, hey Priscilla, great to see you too. Priscilla, come stai? Come stai? Buongiorno. Did I say that right? Sexy Man 11, that's quite a name. Nice to meet you. Is Amanda happy? She's very happy. She's a little stressed out about the move, just because we have a lot to do, but nothing will ever be nearly as stressful as when I moved out of the country and had to sell and get rid of everything in my house. So, first love, you are from India. Thanks for announcing it. EBH from the Catskills. You're back where I used to live. EBH, I used to live in Hudson, New York. That's where I was living before I moved. But thanks for the birthday wishes. Sorry guys, I'm a little stuffy today. I kind of have allergies. Oh my God, Emmeline, how's the bed? Sorry, guys, I didn't mean that to sound sexual. I sold Emmeline my mattress, and she took like 20% of the stuff that was in my house. Emmeline, I miss you. Hope you're doing great. The furniture's working out amazing, great. It's great to see you, Emmeline. I can't believe you're on. Priscilla, are you asking me if your resume has been received, if someone will call you back? Priscilla, I can't really use cards for that. Thanks, Ingrid. That's really kind to you. Priscilla, can I give you some advice? I would tell you to detach a little bit from the outcome, because it's just a job, and if that one doesn't, find you, another one will. I would offer to review your resume, because I'm really good at that stuff. I used to look at resumes all day when I was in corporate, but I imagine it's in Italian. Hey, Jackie. Sorry if I missed some of the comments. Hey, Marcel. You said buy a size larger shirt? Marcel, it's kind of weird when a dude comments on another guy's clothes. It's kind of weird, dude. It's just fucking weird. Anything else I can do, Marcel, to make you more comfortable with the way I look, now that we're on the subject? My voice doesn't match my appearance. I'm sure my girlfriend would tell you about some other things that don't match. Wow, SA driver. Good for you, man. Do you ever have any jokes out of your own, or do you just regurgitate the most played out used jokes ever? I mean, at least give me a good one. Facts hurt my feelings. Do you hear that, guys? Facts hurt my feelings. Always good to be told about myself by people who have known me for 2 minutes. But anyway, Jonathan, great to see you. Yeah, guys, sorry I haven't been streaming. Hey, Joshua, we are doing readings always. Guys, I just moved to my new house yesterday, so we had a lot going on. How do you identify the culprit who silently farts in the office elevator? The appearance of an oil rig worker. That's funny. You know, Shane, I actually used to be in corporate management, so there you go. I used to be the regional manager of a geospatial tech company. And before that, I worked for Volvo Cars. Priscilla, what company are you applying to? And you know what? If you're still here, Priscilla, I don't know what kind of job it is, but you know, one thing that might be really helpful, and I would love to help you if I can, I actually helped another one of my subscribers with her resume, because I'm really good at that. You know, if it's a job that pays well, sometimes hiring a company to help you with formatting is really helpful. You know, sometimes you have to spend a little bit of money to, like, I guess to make money, as they say, right? Like, I don't know, if you spend $300-400 to get a really great looking resume, it can make the difference between getting a job that pays like 6 figures and I guess a not. So, wow, Austin, that's a lot of money to inherit. I hope you're gonna use it for good. Joshua, you're a chef? It's a high stress job. Oh, I'm not white dog. Toasty. My giant white dog is my white dog, and he'd be happy to give you a couple barks. It is hell to get a job in this generation. It's a huge problem, DJ Way. I mean, I'm 38. I just turned 38 this weekend. I feel like I was the last, I guess, era where it was a little bit easier, but it's impossible now. And it's because they're setting us up for failure. I mean, I can only speak for the States, what I see. I mean, most jobs that pay under $30,000 a year are going to be automated away. People are literally drowning in college debt. No, I don't read the Bible. I find it extremely anachronistic. But I do believe in living a life with high values and integrity and treating people with respect and kindness. and not judging anybody for their own political or religious beliefs, which I know is probably sacrilegious, right? My arm tattoo near my wrist. Looking at my tattoos. This actually it says live and let live in Latin. This is actually, it's funny, my left arm is from when I used to surf a lot in my 20s, and my right arm is like, I guess, more recent. Hey, Vanessa. Guys, I don't have long because I have to do some more moving today. So I just moved into our new house yesterday. Maybe I'll post some pictures on my Instagram. Do a magic trick. You know, I can't really do any magic tricks, Toasty. I mean, occasionally I can pull a rabbit out of my hat, but... Well, they don't gain... You know what they gain, DJ Way? It's about money. It's about money, right? I mean, I think the top 1 or 2% owns like 95% of all the wealth, or it's something close to that. So, oh, Jackie. Let's be nice to everybody in the chat. I know you're always very nice. Do countries gain money? Of course they gain money. What are you talking about? Who do you think pays these colleges, all the subsidies? The government. What do you think? Who do you think the insurance companies pay money to? The government. And then they charge us again. Actually, it's the opposite way around, I think. Hello from Israel. Shalom. Ma shlomcha. You think workforce is bad? It is, Sarah. Well, you know, I think one small fix they could make in the States. Sorry, this isn't even what well, you know what? I don't even know what my show is about. So we talk about anything that you guys want to talk about. I mean, today's episode is called What's on Your Mind. You know, I think a big problem in the States is they overprescribe college and underprescribe a lot of like really stable, good paying jobs like electricians, plumbing, things like that. I mean, you can't automate away a plumber or an electrician. You know, I think the labor force, like in Germany, or like, I think it's like 40 or 50%. In the States, it's really low. So, I know here where I live in Holland, on the island, my girlfriend was telling me about it. It's completely different. After middle school, like I think, so I might get this a little bit wrong the time, but instead of going to high school here, and I guess this is technically part of Finland, even though it's its own thing, trade school, thank you. What they do, they have this thing called gymnasium, and it basically is a replacement to high school, and it goes till your college age. And here, they have you pick a focus, an area of focus. Like my girlfriend Amanda chose like childhood education, but right out of middle school, they help to kind of steer you towards like a specialty. So you have some real skills. And I can tell you here, guys, there's no homelessness, there's no poverty here. It's not perfect. And one job, you work about 36, 37 hours a week. You have like usually about 2 months paid vacation. Even men get maternity leave here. One job essentially guarantees you an income that you can comfortably pay for a place to live, not be poor. I mean, you know, you might not be rich, but I mean, apartments here are $500 a month. I mean, we rented a house, an entire house with like 2 acres. It's awesome, by the way. It's so beautiful. We pay $1,000 a month for the house. So, I'm originally from New York, Sarah, but I just moved to the Åland Islands. It's an archipelago between Sweden and Finland in the Baltic Sea. That's right, DJ Way. I mean, that's the truth. The numbers back that up, too. Yeah, people are having less kids in the States because of the cost of living. I mean, I think 50% of college graduates end up having a job that doesn't even use their bachelor's degree, so. Hey, Kaja, I don't know how to say your name, Kaja? Of course you can donate and ask a question. I always prioritize super chat questions. Thank you. DJ Way, no, I'm in the Åland Islands. Okay, Richard, then don't tip. I don't need your money. My show's donation based for people who want to, who like what I'm doing. And if you don't like what I'm doing, I mean, you can fuck off. I don't know why you're even here then. Actually, I think that's not true, Robin. I could be wrong about this, but my understanding is that created a huge economic boom in the United States after World War II. I think that's probably one of the most prosperous periods in American history after World War II. Just chill, dude. Guys, isn't it so funny that people who don't even know me try to like get under my skin and be like, dude, chill out. I also find it funny that people say fucking stupid shit to me on my show, and then when I respond to them, they tell me to chill or like calm down. I mean, do you guys ever, the only time I ever run hot and really get upset is when I'm trying to get through to somebody to try and help them, or somebody who doesn't want to see, you know, a situation for what it is. I know, guys, I need to chill out. I need to chill out. I misread what he said. Sorry, DJ Way. Guys, I'm gonna do another stream later tonight from my house. I gotta split a little bit. I gotta go finish moving. Hey, Kartik, I do readings. Oh, thanks, Kaja. Kaja, what's coming in the near future? Thanks for the donation. I'd be happy to pull a card for you. Kaja, where are you from? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Something happened that destroyed the economy? I mean, I'm not an economist. I can point to like maybe a couple key things over the last 15 years. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's not hard to see why. Thanks, Minav. That's very nice of you. I'm from New York, but I live in the Åland Islands. 35 in Lithuanian, okay. You're my age, Kaja. Okay. Kaja, let's see what comes out. That's great, Kaja. You know, hermit mode, let me just tell you this, Kaja, because I did that too for a very long time, and it really helped me heal. Hermit mode is not for being introverted for the sake of it. Hermit mode is for self-reflection, and it's for us. The hermit represents really shining a light on some of the darker parts of ourselves that we don't want to look at. You know, it's for spending time alone so we can see ourselves clearly, you know? It's so we can see maybe where some of our wounds come from, some of our problems come from. You know, if you have, as I did, as many of us do, we get into we get into patterns, unhealthy patterns of fucking dating the same types of people, making the same types of mistakes. It's for us to really take the time to look at. It's to ask ourselves why. It's the why that's important. And a lot of people aren't fucking brave enough to do that because it feels shitty, and it means we have to be real with ourselves, you know? So, let's see. I'm not going to tell you what's coming, Kaja, because I don't think that's my place. And I also don't know you well enough. You know, free will is always going to supersede any prophetic thing that a card reader tells you. So let's see what you need to know. All right? And it's great to meet you. Thanks for the super chat. What's the blockage? Okay. Kaja, I'm seeing, this is very interesting, Kaja. You got really powerful cards. The first two cards I pulled, and guys, how cool is this deck, by the way? I got the Sun card, and I got the Ten of Pentacles. This can mean two things. I also want to suggest that there might be someone else involved, okay, in the future. But I think, do you remember what I said about seeing yourself clearly? No coincidences here. The sun is about complete clarity. It's shining a light on everything, seeing things in complete clarity. It's also really about being your authentic, true self. You know, guys, that's when we're feeling our most confident, you know? When we truly feel like we can be our authentic, true self and not worry about what anybody else thinks. That's gonna bring you the most long-term happiness and success. Kaja, can I ask you a question? Are you struggling, is your home life, like, have you been thinking about moving? Is something going on with your living situation that doesn't feel right now? I also see that you're feeling a little bit insecure about your finances. Okay, Kaja. We always have, listen, okay, with the home situation. Kaja, please remember this. We always have choices in life. A lot of times we tell ourselves that we don't, to give ourselves like an excuse to be unhappy or to feel powerless. Okay, and I know there's always some extenuating circumstances. Hermit mode is extremely helpful when it calls for it, but you need to not turn it into like a crutch, because hermit mode can also prevent us from taking action. The hermit mode is supposed to help give us clarity about what we need. This is what I want to suggest to you, because you have some really beautiful cards. Guys, to me, tarot shows us proof of concept, access to a timeline that we have available to us. It exists within our energy, and I truly believe that. Free will allows us to pick from millions of... I'm sorry, guys, I just got a call. Free will allows us to choose from millions of timelines. And funny enough, there was actually some... I think it was at MIT. There was actually... I think these researchers, they wrote a paper suggesting that there's, I think they tried to prove it mathematically, that there could be hundreds of alternative versions of us existing in different timelines through our different choices. So to me, tarot, if you use it the right way, shows us some of our better timelines. Should we be brave enough to go after them? If money is truly blocking you from what you want, figure out a way to work through that. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, Kaja. Having the life you want and feeling emotionally fulfilled and stable, it's not supposed to be easy. If it was, we'd have a much better world, guys. It takes a lot of fucking fortitude and an enormous amount of resolve to not give up. And it's my personal perspective that the universe wants to know we have that in us. And if we show them we do, they'll support us. But I think you need to figure out what you want and how you're gonna get this, because you can't just say, oh, I'm struggling, I'm broke. I want you to figure out what you want for your life, what you see yourself doing, because if you don't even know what you're trying to create or where you're trying to be, let's say in 5 years, how is the universe supposed to help you create it? You have to be clear about what you want. That's the first thing. And you have to make sure it's aligning with like something that feels like a conviction, and you're not trying to create this plan that feels shallow or like completely disconnected. You know, my experience is if you go after something, let's say career-wise, that you feel like, I'm sorry guys, my phone is blowing up. Let me put on okay, I had to put on Do Not Disturb. My experience is if you pursue things that fulfill you and bring you happiness, that's when the money comes, okay? And I can tell you right now, as somebody who used to make a lot of money, okay? Sorry guys, as many of you have seen who have been here the whole time, I don't like blocking people. And if you want to talk shit to me, it doesn't bother me because I don't know you. But if you say racist shit, I have no tolerance for that. So, figure out what you want to create. Create a plan. And you know what? If you need help with that, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. You can always email me. I'm really good at that stuff. And before I left my old life in suit and tie to do this for free to try and be in service of other people, I was always really successful at all my old jobs. I wasn't happy. I was actually miserable. I mean, I felt like I was doing something that wasn't making people happier or whole. I mean, let alone myself. But figure out what you want to create and make a plan for it. And if you're ready for a relationship, allow that to come in. But my experience is you need to feel stable, whatever that looks like for you, before your person's gonna come in. Because otherwise, you're gonna feel inadequate, you're gonna feel insecure, and you're not gonna feel good enough. And it's important that you feel good about yourself. But listen, I'm 38. We're pretty close in age. It's never too late to change, or take a real chance on something. You're never too old to completely pivot and start school. You know, Kaja, you seem like somebody who's been through some difficult times. I mean, I don't even need cards for that. Kaja, you know what I mean by this. There's meaningless suffering for no reason. And then there's suffering for something worthwhile. Guys, we're gonna suffer either way in life. Suffer for something worthwhile. Don't suffer for something meaningless. Don't keep yourself stuck and turn yourself into a victim and just sit around feeling bad for yourself. I would much rather struggle for something I fucking believed in. And that's why I did this, and it wasn't easy. I mean, I had to go from making over $100,000 a year to making zero, you know? And nobody fucking supported me in my life. They thought I was crazy. But I would rather to struggle for something that I care about, which is trying to help other people make their lives a little bit better if I'm lucky enough. You're funny, real finesse god. I mean, I wasn't the richest person, but I felt very fortunate. That's more than a lot of people make in the States. And it was enough to provide a pretty good life for me and my daughter, so. But on that note of only 100,000, you know what I can tell you, man? And I've said this to many other people who are convinced that they tell themselves that all they need is a little bit more money and somehow that's gonna change their life. Guys, my experience is whatever you make and whatever you tell yourself you wish you made, it's never enough. It ends up never feeling like enough. Okay? So, and you know what? I'm a big believer in, at least, I guess, the way I've chosen to live my life, simply because of what I've seen come out of it. I mean, I started this show a year ago, you know? And I took a lot of risks. I had to make a lot of sacrifices in my life to do this, to start a show that brought in no income. But, you know, I'm still here doing it. And it showed me that, you know, if you go after things for the right reasons and you're passionate about it, you put everything you have into it, you know, I think the universe really does support that. And what do I know? But what is my favorite fragrance? My girlfriend's hair. Money is everything. Shruti, you said money is everything. Shruti, don't take this the wrong way, my friend, okay? All I can ever do is just kind of be blunt and say it in a way that's not trying to be hurtful. That usually, the way you saying that, you sound like somebody who maybe doesn't have a lot of it. And I know I've been there, but I have a lot of friends who were born with silver spoons up their ass, okay? I have a lot of rich friends. I mean, a lot of my friends in the States who used to live around me, I mean, a lot of my friends made over $500,000 a year. Some of them are not happy, okay? So, to me, you can't appreciate things unless you go without it. Guys, I really gotta split. I'm so sorry. I gotta go meet my girlfriend to go finish moving. Thanks, LVTN. I do want to say, guys, I offer private readings off air, half-hour readings for $45. If you're interested, you can email me through FaceTime. I hate calling myself a life coach because I know I don't have a ponytail, but I do something that's life coach adjacent. So if you need help with work, career, I do relationship help. You know, I'm here. You can always email me. So, but I'll see you guys later today. I'll be doing another short stream. So, much love to everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Cheers.